Right now, Ripple and XRP are going through a big change. If you own XRP, you need to pay attention. It's being said that Ripple might be getting into banking, which could really change the future of XRP. If this is true, it could give XRP a new use case, which would make more people want it and drive up its price. That's not all, though. At the same time that this story started going around, Bybit sent 40 million XRP in one big transaction. Is this just a normal swap move? Or is there something bigger going on? A sudden change in big amounts of XRP often means that the market is about to do something and investors are already guessing what that will be. Could there be a link between these two events? Could Ripple's possible loan program need money from exchanges like Bybit? And most importantly, what does this mean for people who own XRP? We'll talk about these events, how they might affect XRP, and what buyers should be paying close attention to right now in a few minutes. There is a lot of talk about Ripple's possible move into the banking market, but what is really going on? There are rumors that Ripple might be starting a loan service. If this is true, it would be a big change in how people use XRP. There are a few ways this could go, but more information is still coming in. Ripple might be setting up a crypto-backed lending tool so that businesses and institutions can borrow money using XRP as collateral. There would be a clear need for XRP because more businesses would need to hold and use it to use Ripple's financial services. It's also possible that Ripple will give liquidity solutions for institutional lending, like its on-demand liquidity ODL service. Companies could use XRP to send money immediately instead of using traditional banks, which are slow and cost a lot. This would make XRP's role in global banking stronger, and banks and payment providers want to use it even more. Even though this sounds good, there are still problems to solve. Approval from the government would be a big problem. The US in particular has been very careful with crypto loans. Companies like Celsius and BlockFi have already been sued for loan services, so Ripple would have to be very careful to follow the rules. But if Ripple's loan service works, it could give XRP a powerful new use case, which would make the market more liquid and popular. The big question now is whether this move has anything to do with Bybit's transfer of 40 million XRP. Could this be getting ready for Ripple's loan service? Or is there another reason for this huge move in XRP? In the next part, we'll break it down. Investors are interested in the 40 million XRP move by Bybit, and many of them want to know what's really going on. When large amounts of XRP move quickly, it leads to rumors about what's going on in the market, who is involved, or what the next price action will be. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Let's look at what might have caused this huge transaction. One theory is that Bybit is just moving money around inside the company. Crypto exchanges often move assets between wallets for practical security or liquidity management reasons. It's possible that this is just an internal move that doesn't have a direct effect on the price of XRP. However, it does show that Bybit is managing a lot of XRP behind the scenes. One more idea is that this might have something to do with institutional trade or whales acting. Big buyers often move their money around before making big trades, whether they're buying more, selling more, or making sure there is enough cash on hand for upcoming market moves. If a big person or institution is getting ready for something big, there could be more volatility in the days to come. There's also the chance that this transfer has something to do with Ripple's reported plans to lend money. If Ripple is really getting ready to start a loan business, they might need money from exchanges like Bybit to make transactions possible. It makes sense that such a large amount of XRP was moved at this time. If this idea is right, we might soon hear formal news about Ripple's lending service, which is expected to have a big effect on the market for XRP. The real question now is whether these two events are linked or just happened by chance. Is Bybit's huge XRP transfer part of a bigger Ripple plan, or is this market action that has nothing to do with it? The next part will talk about the possible links and what this might mean for the future of XRP. The timing of these two events, Ripple's reported plans to lend money and Bybit's huge 40 million XRP transfer, is too close to skim over. There's no public proof that they're linked, but there are good reasons to think that they might be a part of a bigger plan going on behind the scenes. If Ripple is getting ready to start a lending platform, it would need a lot of cash to make sure everything goes smoothly. And companies like Bybit might be able to help make that happen. It's possible that Bybit is getting XRP ready for a future integration with Ripple's banking services. If Ripple's loan program needs direct access to large amounts of XRP, exchanges might need to make sure they have enough reserves to meet demand. This would explain why such a big move took place now, when news about Ripple's lending service is just starting to spread. If this is true, there may be even more big deals in the next few weeks as Ripple builds the infrastructure it needs for its new loan system. Institutional participation is another point of view to think about. If important people know about Ripple's plans before they are made public, they might be taking steps right now to get XRP ahead of time. Insiders often make big deals like this before big announcements so they can get ready for how the market will respond. If Ripple makes its lending service public, there could be a huge demand for XRP, which could cause the price to break out. There is, however, a chance that this is all just an accident. There are many reasons why exchanges move money, and until Ripple confirms this, we can't say for sure that it has anything to do with their plan. But because Ripple has worked closely with banks and liquidity sources in the past, this could be part of a bigger plan, which wouldn't be a surprise. What does this mean for people who own XRP? Should traders get ready for a big move, or is this just another market event that has been given too much attention? We'll talk about what XRP investors should be looking at right now and how to get ready for what's next in the next part. Recent events bring up an important question for people who own XRP. So what should you do now with Ripple possibly getting into the lending business and big XRP trades going on in the background? Investors need to keep an eye out. While nothing is certain, dollar cost averaging, DCA, is still one of the best ways to invest. By buying small amounts over time, you can take advantage of price changes without putting yourself at risk of sudden market changes. DCA is still one of the best methods, but it's also important to be aware of how volatile things could be. When big deals happen, prices may drop for a short time before they start to rise again. If you've already made a lot of money, you might want to lock in some gains while keeping some of your stocks for long-term growth. The cryptocurrency market is always changing. XRP has a lot of promise, but you should take profits along the way so you don't lose out if the market changes. The 50-30-20 rule says that investors should keep 50% of their money for long-term holding, 30% for short-term trading chances, and 20% to take profits. Getting news is the most important thing right now. There could be a big reaction in the market if Ripple makes a public announcement about its lending platform. Also, if there are more large XRP deals, it could mean that big players are moving quickly before the rest of the world does. To figure out where XRP is going next, it will be important to keep an eye on liquidity flows, market activity, and Ripple's next steps. What will happen next? Will XRP break out, or are these changes just the start of something much bigger? Finally, let's talk about what XRP buyers can look forward to in the coming weeks.